Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? If you're new in the gym or you're just recently starting out, then you probably have a bunch of questions that you want answers to. That makes sense, right? Well, today I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions that I've received from my clients or that I have seen around that might answer some of your questions. My name is Marcellus, I am a trainer, and let's dive into these questions. Number one, how long should I rest between sets? When it comes to rest, there's always an inverse relationship with the sets you're doing or the reps. So what we say is that if you're going to be doing anything 6 less or reps, you should be taking 2 to 5 minutes of rest to let your muscles heal. If you're going to be doing anything 6 to 12 reps, then you should be taking 30 seconds to 90 seconds to rest. And if you're doing anything over 12, then you should be taking less than 30 seconds of rest for proper muscle efficiency. Can I really lose belly fat? Yes, you can, but spot reduction does not exist. In order to trim your belly fat, you're gonna have to trim your overall total body fat percentage. That's gonna be a combination of strength training, cardio, and just a healthy diet overall to achieve those goals. How do I do a lean bulk? So for a lean bulk, which is what I do, if you don't know what that means, it's just you're trying to put on muscle while cutting your fat or not gaining any fat. It's really hard. You have to be really optimized to do it. What you have to do is not decrease your protein intake and maybe even increase your protein intake a little bit while you try to cut out more fats and carbs and focus on more strength training to build the body so you don't lose muscle as you do this lean bulk. What's the best way to warm up? A good warm up usually involves like lighter cardio, usually 5 to 10 minutes to get your muscles warmed up, heart rate up a little bit, or using lighter weights before you kind of get into your heavier sets, followed by some sort of dynamic movement to really get your muscles prepared for the exercises you're about to do. I want to say that if you're here asking questions, that's actually a good thing, because when it comes to my clients, what I've seen the most is that those who ask questions and are engaged typically get the best progress, because it shows that you have this desire to improve, to learn more, and the more questions you ask, the better you're going to do in your overall fitness journey. What are macros and how much should I be getting? Well, macros or macronutrients are usually divided into 3 categories. It's proteins, carbs, and fats. They're really essential for having over a healthy lifestyle and your energy levels. And for how much you should be getting, usually we say you want about 30 to 40 grams of that. 30 to 40% of that to come from protein, and usually about 20 to 30% coming from fats and carbs. Macros versus calories. What is its effect in weight loss? Well, calories are the measure of the energy, and macros are the type of nutrients that make up those calories. Understanding both will help you balance your diet and fitness lifestyle to help you achieve your overall goals. They are not equal. Let's say that you eat clean, you eat like lean meats, poultries, nuts, fish. You're a pretty clean eater. But I eat like pizza, ice cream, and burgers all the time. We might get the same amount of calories. We might even burn the same amount of weight, but one of us is gonna be healthier, and you can probably guess which one it's gonna be. What is a plateau? A plateau occurs when you really stop seeing progress from your workouts despite more consistent effort. Really, to try to fix this, you're gonna have to adapt and change your workout program, because this occurs when your body starts to really adapt to the routine of your workout, so it starts being less effective. So that's why I recommend, changing your workout program around every 8 months to, every 8 weeks to around 2 months to just keep the body engaged all the time. And if you find these answers useful, go ahead and subscribe if you want more fitness advice, tips, motivational stuff to that aspect. Screw it. For every subscriber I'll do a push-up. And I'll make a full video about me doing all the push-ups that we do, whatever. Let's get back to it. When should I take creatine? It doesn't matter. You can take it before or after your workouts. The key is just to stay consistent with it and make sure you stay hydrated as well, because this is going to dehydrate you a lot. How much do I have to lift to build muscle? We usually say almost to failure, about 9 sets for smaller muscle groups like your biceps, somewhere around 12 to 15 sets for the larger muscle groups like your chest and legs. That's overall going to help you build more muscle over time with the proper diet and routine. And this occurs because the body does something we call micro tears. So when you work out and you're lifting kind of heavier weights, it's going to cause these little tiny tears in your muscle fibers that when they heal, the muscle is going to be bigger and stronger than it was before. And that's what leads to that increase in that muscle mass. How do I start working out if I've never been to the gym? We have an acronym called KISS, which stands for Keep It Simple Stupid. Don't overwork yourself. Don't try to do too much. Just start a nice slow routine about 2 to 3 days per week, and you can build up your intensity over time. Just start with like 2 to 3 days, trying to get to 150 minutes of moderate intense exercise per week that helps you build up a sweat, and then go from there. How many days per week should I work out? Start with 2 to 3 days, maybe 3 to 4, kind of ease yourself into it. And you just got to understand that balance here is key. You don't need to move into the gym. You don't have to, move your bed into the gym. Just start slow, 2 to 3 days, 3 to 4, and build it up over time. Try to get to like 6 days per week. At least take 1 rest day off and you'll be good. How long should my workouts be? 45 minutes to an hour is kind of a perfect sweet spot. You're not training for a marathon or some TikTok workout challenge thing. Just try to get to 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week and build from there. Should I do cardio or weights? Both. You want cardio for your endurance and your cardiovascular health, that is the health of your heart, and you want strength training to help you build up your muscles and have more functional capacity as you go on. Obviously, don't combine them in an aspect of like, don't sprint and do deadlifts at the same time, because that's a disaster waiting to happen. How long does it take to see results? It really depends on what you're looking for. If you're just looking to shave a few pounds, you could be looking at a few weeks to months. If you're looking to really build up a nice aesthetic body, you're not even looking at months at that point. You could potentially be looking at years. A lot of these big bodybuilders you see in the gym, they've been working out for, 6+ years. Progress takes time. Don't really just come in expecting like a 6-pack right off the bat. And I know a lot of people understand that they're not going to have a 6-pack after working out for a couple weeks, but you might not even have it after working out for a couple months. Just something to keep in mind. What should I eat before and after a workout? I'd recommend something light like a yogurt or banana 30 minutes to an hour before you go into the gym. And then afterwards, within that 30-minute anabolic window, try to get some protein in your body, or maybe a little bit of light carbs just to help with the recovery phase. Just remember that, don't go to Walmart before or after you work out and buy popcorn chicken because there's protein in it. That's not going to work. How do I stay motivated to keep going in the gym? Are you looking at me? Be realistic. Set small goals that are achievable and track your progress. That's going to keep you motivated. Small wins are still wins. And at the end of the day, if you have to force yourself to be motivated, then force yourself to be motivated, because it's not always going to be there. Sometimes you're just going to have to do the hard work when it's not easy. Do I need to work out every day? Nope. Beginners should really aim for about 2 to 4 days in the gym, maybe 2 to 3, 3 to 4, depending on what your fitness level is going in, and building up to 5-6 days per week. Don't work out 7 days a week. Give your body some time to heal, even if you're on like a weird split. So no, don't work out every day. So those are going to be a bunch of questions and answers that I've heard of, seen from clients or seen online. If you have any more questions, feel free to expand on them in the comment section, and I'll answer them with my detail. If you have any questions about anything we did here, then feel free to put something down in the comment section and I will respond to it. And if you're looking for more tips and advice on good protein products, then check out this video.